Good morning. Hope all is well. Hope this semester, or actually the quarter for you guys, soon to be semester, is going really well for you. If you haven't met me via these recordings or videos, I'm your professor, Dwayne Cofield. This video seems like it's zoomed in a lot. But anyways, I had a couple announcements I wanted to make to you guys. First of all, your midterm is coming up. So that will be May 3rd. It would open up May 3rd and it will end on May 5th at 11:59. So May 3rd at 12 a.m. So you have May 3rd in the morning, May 4th, May 5th, up until May 5th, 11:59. I get it, it's Cinco de Mayo. People are going to be partying, they're going to be doing their thing, but do not forget to take your midterm. I've heard excuses after excuses after excuses. No excuse. You will not get to retake it. So make sure, I'm giving you guys 3 days to do it. Make sure that you know where it's at. So no excuses. Let me show you guys a little something. Let's see. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, share my screen with you guys so you guys can see where the actual midterm is. So if you go into Blackboard, let's just start where the content is. If you go into Blackboard, you can actually see where the content is. You would go down to midterm exam. You can see midterm exam is worth 200 points. So this is a pretty big deal. It can really, really have an impact on your grade. You would click on there and it should take you to the midterm and then you're going in. And it would automatically take you over there to connect so that you could see it. And then you could, as you could see, no one is taking it. There's 50 questions. So questions are worth 4 points apiece. So you guys want to make sure that you take each question seriously. Don't blow them off. This has an impact on your grade as well as the discussions. I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the discussions as well. So midterm, due May 5th. Make sure that you make a note of that. Put a reminder in your calendar. Don't try to turn it in May 6th because you just got back from a weekend in wherever you decided to go. So make sure that you take care of what you need to take care of. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about were discussions. And with the discussions, they're due. And the reason why it takes me a little bit longer is because I read each one of your answers. I may not comment on each one of your answers, but if I do, and I ask you a question, it's usually because you left me hanging. You suggested something, you talked about something, a specific topic or whatever, but you didn't elaborate. If you're gonna mention something, if you're going to mention something that's really, really solidifies your point, you must elaborate. You must talk to me about the why. So don't just tell me it will do great. It's social responsibility is great for competitive advantage. Well, how and why? You can't just tell me that. So if you didn't get all your points and you got a comment, that's usually why. A lot of times people are only submitting a response to someone or only responding to me. You have to have a response to another one of your classmates. So make sure that you respond to them as well and not just me, because if so, you would only get half the points. And if you don't respond to me correctly, you'll get half the points, which are about 5 points. And overall, over time, the more discussions that you don't necessarily get all your points, it will add up. And at the end of the semester, it could be the difference between a B- and an A. And when you're trying to get into grad school, anything like that, your GPA matters. So make sure that you take these things seriously. What else? The group project. The group project, you guys have all have your teams. If there's anyone who's not in a group, please let me know as soon as possible. You should be in a group. You guys should be well on your way to developing at least the framework of the assignment and who's going to be doing what. I will not stop reminding you guys, please include graphics, photos. This is a marketing class. Do not give me an accounting report. Do not give me a humanities report. Do not give me an English report. Give me a marketing report. Marketing consists of pictures, graphs, examples, all that kind of stuff. Don't overload it to make to the point to where you don't think you have to write any content, but have it structured to where it's easy to read. You have it sectioned off. You have each section is labeled, and there's not just a whole bunch of text, because we get bored with that. We're going to blow through it, and we're probably not going to read it. So just wanted to touch base on a couple of those things. Oh, a couple other things as well. We have a couple of internship opportunities available. Let's see. For one, there's a college legal clinic assistant, and ASI is paying $12 an hour, and this is basically what you'll have to do. The person over here, the contact person, is right here. You can see the link. So I'll leave that up there for a second so that you guys can write down any pertinent information that you think will help you if you're looking for employment. This is one of them. So feel free to pause the video right now if you need to go ahead and write that information down, but please reach out to, I believe her name is Nadia. And another opportunity are city internships. This is a program that helps you get internships. So this is, let me go back so I can see. And basically what it does is they have an intern opportunity available as well. Let me see. This is the guy right here. So if you're interested in his opportunities, his name is Lewis Tablet. And this is where you would apply for the city internships. So one of the things I want you guys to pay attention to is look at the first thing that they do before they let you to their information. This is a marketing assignment or a lesson right here as well. The first thing they do before you can get to anything else is they collect your first name, last name, and email address before you can even get to anything. And that's by design so that one, they can capture your information to show that if you went to this page that you're interested. So now they have a lead so they can follow up, they can send you information, so forth and so on. But you can't get past here without completing this field. So you got to complete the field. But once you go complete the field, and I'll do it just for example purposes so we can get behind the gate and you guys don't waste your time if it's not something that's up your alley. I'll be the guinea pig. And then once you go past the application, here's our admission officer commits to once a week to assess applicants. They want even more information. So you can see this is about collecting data. They probably feed this data to other universities or other job positions. So you can kind of look at it as an opportunity and feel free to pursue it if you see it as a fit opportunity. But outside of that, pay attention to what type of information they're getting from you and how they're able to use that. So I'll go ahead and stop the share. I think that's it for the updates. Make sure that you guys are keeping up with your work. Make sure that you put your all in the discussion. I have a new discussion for extra credit that I'll add as well. And those who have submitted your extra credit, I'll get to that as well. But I read each one of your comments and your discussion questions. So thank you for those who are putting in a lot of effort and work. It will pay off for you guys. Answer things thoroughly. Also, group dynamics. This is the deal. When you're working in groups, this may be a new experience for some of you guys, and a lot of it's uncomfortable and you have to work with different personalities. Well, welcome to the world of business. When you're in business, you're going to be working in groups. You're going to have to work and rely on other people who may not necessarily fit your lifestyle, habit, or may not be similar to you. You need to figure out how to work and get the best out of that individual as well, and that's called leadership. So make sure you guys are taking the opportunity. Group projects, this is on purpose. I could have did you guys individually, but let's figure out how to work together when we're not in the same location. A lot of you guys come from international countries. A lot of times you're part of a team that's in 4 or 5 different countries. This is the same type of situation. So make sure you're taking it seriously. And if you don't know about group dynamics, learn about them. Have a wonderful day. Remember, midterm due May 5th, 11:59 p.m. No excuses.